Cold Skin is a movie that I've seen on Facebook advertisements over and over to promote Shudder, a sort of a streaming service for horror films. So the library had it, so I said, why not? It's basically about a weather pattern predictor guy who's on a ship. He's going to this cold, lonely island because the old weather person has disappeared. The only other person on the island is a lighthouse keeper, a very ragged man named Gruner, and he doesn't know anything about the disappearance of the other man. So this new man sets up for his new post, and he gets attacked by these fish-like creatures. They're very similar to the creatures from The Shape of Water. They call them frogs in the movie, but essentially he gets attacked on the first night and he has to go to the lighthouse for the second night, and he teams up with Gruner, and Gruner has this pet female frog that he feeds and treats like a pet. And every night the creatures come up from the ocean. They have incredible swimming abilities and they can withstand cold, but they're also cannibalistic, so they go after the lighthouse because of the light and whoever's there. So this story is pretty interesting, but it's very repetitive, and there's like this really pretentious voiceover that's used over and over to make it seem more deep and more, better than it is, and it's not. It's a very simple movie about us versus them. I hear it's based off a novel, but it doesn't really dig into the themes of the novel very much. It feels like a very shallow version of that story because the movie didn't held my interest at all. It's basically just a series of battle sequences of the creatures trying to get to them, and then there's the whole power dynamics of Gruner being in charge in the lighthouse and everything. And it fizzles out. It doesn't have the best ending. It felt like it could have been creepier. It didn't feel like a horror film at all. It felt like a really shallow version of The Shape of Water. So Cold Skin has a pretty good acting from Ray Stevenson as Gruner. Good creature effects. Other than that, though, it doesn't have much more to offer. So I give Cold Skin a 4 out of 10.